Now let's do it. Let's finish it. Oh, there he is. There's Major Malfunction. He's all the way up there. We have a long journey to get to. What's with all the cardboard men? Well, I'm more interested in that tank. Anderson, Colonel Gobshort's here. I know we've had to sacrifice a lot to get this close to Major Malfunction, but Private Wires and Private Driver would be proud of you. Just don't let Malfunction be your downfall. Don't worry, Gobshorts, I've come this far, and even if I fail, you've got the plans and Professor Four-Eyes, so at least Sarge and Hawk didn't perish for nothing. About that, Anderson, if Honey was right with what she told us back here at HQ, you're in for a shock if you reach Malfunction. A shock? I don't think I've anything could shock me after the week I've had. Good. If you do reach Malfunction, just keep your wits about you, whatever you discover. You got that, Anderson? Sure, Colonel, but you have left me with a funny feeling about this. In fact, I don't even want to know what Honey said. Anderson out. I would like to know... Okay, I can get an upgrade. Oh no, everything is back to being upgraded. What the frick? This game is so confusing with its upgrades. Right, on the move, constantly on the move. Right, let's get behind the guy. That was not constantly on the move, I thought I had more time. Getting behind this guy is pretty difficult, actually. Yeah, I don't think getting behind him is going to work. Ugh. I lost a lot of health automatically there, in the very first few seconds. Oh, not good. I may have to restart. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to restart already. Wow. Alright, now we're back. Let's do this a little bit better. Right, first off, let's take down this guy, as usual. Oh, BS. No way was that a hit. Nope. Just gotta take this guy down. Frick. Wrong thing. I thought that was him. He is a slippery one. Right, he is down. Now, let's use upgraded rocket. Upgraded rocket did the job. Right, okay, I see Rocket Man. This is so annoying. Right, am I using upgraded? No, I'm not using upgraded. Now I'm using upgraded. Right, that health, let's get it. Come on. She's going down. Alright, now you. Frick, he got me there. Right, okay, that is all secure. What are these guys? Green army men by the looks of things, or something along those lines. How's my health looking at? My health is looking like I need some more. Right, okay, let's do this. Major Malfunction is just up there. I don't think this is gonna... That's not physics. That is not physics. Neither is this. Game. Oh, there he is. This guy needs to go because he can knock me off the thing if he really wants. Let's grab this, more health, let's go up. Getting excited to finish this game. I've wanted this game to be finished for a long time, in all honesty. Oh, great. Platforming. The very opposite of what this game's good at is platforming. Yeah, this platforming is not good. It's always an if on whether you're going to make it with this platforming. Oh man, that took so much of my health. That was so much of my health that went down there. It's that health out there. And I've still got a boss fight to do. Spoiler, but I've got really tough boss fights to do. This is not good. You're hit with everything in this level, and if I die I have to do it all over again, so you can imagine how annoyed I am. Yeah, fall back. Yeah. Dodging is important. I have decided. Right, okay, we've made it to Malfunction. Hawk? You're Malfunction. It's Hawk. Well done, Private Anderson. You've annoyed me for the last time. Why did you kill Sarge? He didn't agree with my plan to take 4 eyes and create a machine to end the suffering, so I melted him. You won't be so lucky. So Major Malfunction is Hawk. I knew it. This is Hawk. We're fighting Sarge. Oh, it's okay. So, let's just confirm, he just said, Sergeant Hawk, you're Major Malf... Oh no, I need to do all the platforming again. But we have confirmation that Hawk is not dead, and it was not Sarge that was melted. It was indeed the other Sarge, so I'm presuming the Sarge from the original Army Men games. Can I just say how crap it is and how BS it is that he can shoot me from there? So... Oh my god. Did that just happen? That just happened. There is no way I can do this now. I could cry. I'm gonna have to do all that again just because I fell. Because I was too busy talking about how Sarge was alive, but he's somehow been I'm so annoyed that I fell down that way. There's no way I'm defeating Major Malfunction now. I might as well try, right? Oh, I hate this level design. It's just, the camera does not work well with this type of level design. How much health? Yeah, look at that. Awful. So, for some reason, Sarge is evil now. Maybe he's mentally distraught over the loss of Bravo Company. Or loss, because I have a theory that they aren't actually dead. Can I just say it's such crap that you could shoot me? I really need health, but I'm not going to find it. I've already used up all my health items. I can't believe I fell. That is the end of this attempt before it's even begun. I'm so annoyed. This sucks. Let's try it, I guess. I did the exact same thing! Alright, let's try this again. It was very frustrating getting back here. Hawk, your malfunction. There you go. Confirmed, it's Hawk. Although it's not acting like Hawk. It's hard to believe this is Hawk. End of suffering. I'm really interested to know Sarge, why Sarge is being like this. Because he's been the hero of the game, so it's a very bold move by the developers to make him the villain. Now, can I have a question? Can I hit him with a rocket? That seemed to do the trick. Rockets do the trick. Got you, Hawk, or Malfunction. What the? No, I always thought that Hawk was bald. Another one of these. I actually do know how to take these guys down, though. You hurt my master. Now you must pay. I do know how to kill these guys. Oh, I'll pay. I'll pay you in heart. It's time to send you back to the grave. Oh no, not one of those blue guys as well. No, he's my priority. There's two of them. Frick. Okay, this isn't good. Two of the blue guys plus the robo guy is very bad. Yeah, I can't do that. Every hit is crucial here. This is too confined. I had a much bigger space when I took on the last one. Come on. Give me those reds. That should have killed him. Again, that should have killed him. Right, he drops health. Okay, not a lot of health, but health. Right, okay. Now it's time for the problematic boss fight that might kill me, in all honesty. Ha ha ha, give in now, Anderson. You have 10 seconds to comply. Hey, I need to get up. And that is useless, because I almost died right there. I have no idea how to do this. Oh. Have I had that my YouTube? Yeah, I have. Wow. I don't like this. Could I maybe... Right, how's it looking now? No, it's just that... Did that not damage him at all? I don't think that damaged him. I thought I already took that out. I'm sure I'm like one rocket away. Oh my goodness, I'm so lucky there. I thought I already did this. This is an intense boss fight. It's too intense for my liking. Right, I think what I'm actually best doing is not using the Wow, they suck. Right, okay, we're gonna try this again one more time. Let's do it. And he's done. He's so done, right? He's done. And we're done. Now let's find out what is Sarge. This is Sarge. I feel so bad. This is Sarge. This is our guy. Oh, please don't. Please don't. Well, 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 Mr. Anderson. Now you see my full army of clones. What? They're cardboard. When you teleported back in time, you went really crazy. Enough of this, Mr. Anderson. Tonight is the dawning of a new era. My era. The name is Private Anderson, and tonight it ends here, even if it is daytime. Do I have to fight him again? I've got so low health. I've got no health. I'm just gonna rocket him, because screw dying at this point in the game. And he survived that, I think. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can't see him. Oh, please be done. That was by the skin of my teeth. Honestly, by the skin of my teeth. We did it. What in the hell? Is that Colonel Cough Shorts and Honey? This game is awful. Is that it? I did all that for that. Wow, I did all that for that. Well, that was awful. Right, okay, so snap review. It's not gonna be nice. The game is the worst possible game to end the Army Men franchise on, in my opinion. It takes a whole new direction in terms of gameplay, story. It's really low budget compared to the other Army Men games. It's really low quality compared to... There's not even freaking voice acting in the games. No voice acting at all. None. That's inexcusable. Inexcusable. Let's talk about Sarge. I mean, our Sarge, Sergeant Hawk. The game offers no explanation as to why he became evil. None whatsoever. Apart from one line, when you went back in time or something, you must have gone crazy. Which there is a theory going about. Well, we know that Major Malfunction is Sergeant Hawk. We know that that's Sergeant Hawk did not die in the original opening cutscene. What we don't know is why he went insane. Now, apparently the game, he tried to go back in time, and it warped his mind, which is believable because he would have went back in time to try and save the Bravo Company. Understandable, save Vicky, etc. But there is no closure on that issue. A very frustrating boss fight, and it's just, there's just no closure there. You can't turn the hero of your franchise into a villain and then not have sufficient closure, and there was nowhere near sufficient closure there in my eyes. It was a lovely twist that Major Malfunction was Sarge. It was a lovely twist in theory, but in practice, it was awfully executed in practice. The no voice acting killed it completely. Utterly, it's impossible to take the game seriously with no voice acting. The music was good. I'll give the music. The music is good. The music was an upside. The combat system was relatively easy to pick up, relatively simple and not complex, which is understandable. Can't fault the combat aspect of it too much, although it was repetitive. But all games are repetitive. But the story was conducted in a haphazard way, jumping from days to days and different times, and it was very confusing to follow. Often I was confused quite often throughout the game. Many times I was just sitting there like, what is going on? A lot of the time. The ending was completely rubbish. Like, no voice acting. We get some kind of squid guy giving us a medal, and then a woman kissing us on the cheek, and it's like there's no explanation to who these people are at all. I'm presuming it's Colonel Cough Shorts and Honey. But I mean, what else is there to say? Let's not talk about the parachute sections. The parachute sections were awful, slow, unfun. Annoyingly, if you missed one ring, you had to restart the whole thing again. The enemies were a bit repetitive in nature. Once you figured out the flaws, they were really easy to take down. Even the sword-wielding ones. Once you figure out how to deal with them, they're really easy to do. I mean, the martial arts girls, they had me dead to rights when I first came across them. I guess it's nice that they're challenging at the first, but once you learn tricks, they're easy to beat. The game was far too long. A long game is justifiable in a good game, a good quality game, with voice acting, with proper storytelling. This game didn't have that, unfortunately. The developers should have realised that when they you can't have a long game like this with no voice acting. It's just no. Not a story-driven one anyway, for sure. And this was supposed to be a story-driven game. And it just dragged on so long. I have powered through this game because I want it done, and I don't want to have to play it ever again. And that's why I've powered through this game in one night. I feel bad for ramming so hard on this game, but Global Star Software, when they took over the Armament franchise, I just feel like they made all the wrong decisions with the franchise. And I know 3DO did work on Sarge's War. They did work on Sarge's War, which is, it's nice to know they had a hand in it, but they did leave some room for fan theory that the Bravo Company was alive. This is just gone in this one. That fan theory just disappeared into existence. And apparently Sarge is now dead. And Private Anderson, completely random guy who we've never even heard of before, and Private Wires and Private Driver, they were all completely unheard of before. There was no characterization to them, no characterization at all. And I'm so glad the game is done. I honestly can't bring myself to give this more than a 4 out of 10. It's below average, but 4 out of 10 is pushing it. I'm going for a 3 out of 10. A 3 out of 10, the lowest score I've given a game so far. It gets the 2 points because I did have slight fun with the combat, however annoying. The level design and the level layouts were nicely done. Even though you repeated the game repeated on the same maps over and over again, which is another downfall, which is bad if I even need to say that. There was no characterization, there was no proper storytelling, there was no voice acting. The cutscenes played out. They took far too long. I was skipping most of them. The enemy design was okay, I guess. The enemy design was okay. Nice variety of enemies. But I can't bring myself to give it more than a 3. Apologies, but it is going to be a 3 out of 10 for this game. And we are done with Armament now. There is no more Armament games I'm going to do for the channel, and it's a very sad note that we ended it on Major Malfunction. Ideally, I should have ended it on Sarge's war, but Major Malfunction is a thing, and I would have been negligent if I didn't include it on my channel. Can I skip these credits, please? Well, Sergeant Hawk is alive. That's good to know, I guess. I mean, I am rooting for Sergeant Hawk over anyone. I am rooting for Sergeant Hawk. Come on, it's Hawk. Although there is no explanation as to why he went insane. But I am so done. So done. So I can't recommend this game. I can't recommend it at all. Unless you're a die-hard Army Men fan. In fact, even then I would recommend you just pretend it doesn't exist. If this game, what this game needed to be successful, in my opinion, is to not infuse upon the Army Men franchise. If this had been portrayed differently, as a toy game, rather than toy soldiers or something like that, rather than Army Men, and taking on the Army Men franchise, and then it was shorter, more fun, you had voice acting. All of those things would have made this game better, in my opinion. But alas, it's not so. So, that's it for this Let's Play, and I for one am thankful that this Let's Play is done. Next time, we'll come back with something else. No more Army Men. That's all the Army Men. So, I'll see you next time, I guess. For hopefully something I enjoy more than Major Malfunction. I don't like giving games bad ratings, but if I have to do it, I have to do it. So there it is. Done and dusted.